I'm just so happy my father had a chance to see his kids before he passed. I just want to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to help get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement, and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method, and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please, call or go online right now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here. But then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
Most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans. It is I, your lovable host, L. Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire. That's right, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. It is Monday, June the 1st, in the year of our Lord 2015, which means it's the beginning of the month, it's the beginning of the week. Got a new month here, new week, all that kind of good stuff as we get settled into hour number 2 here on probably the fastest 2 hours in Internet Talk Radio. Hey, over the weekend, I saw something on the highway that I thought was really cool because I haven't seen one on the highway. I know they're out there because we have recharge stations for the Tesla, just outside of Concord, New Hampshire. So I know the Teslas are out there, but I haven't seen one on the highway, on the roads. And over the weekend, I saw a Tesla on the road. And I thought, it's a cool looking car. It looks like a regular car on the highway. I mean, it's not this tiny little, it's bigger. Think about this for a second. This all electric vehicle obviously gets better mileage than a lot of other vehicles out there. But it's all electric, and it gets more than 200 miles per the charge. I think, was it 250 or something like that? I don't know. But it's not a small car. It's not tiny. It's not like that stupid smart car or that stupid Fiat thing. Speaking of the Fiat, I saw somebody who put some wheels on a Fiat and they had a muffler system that made it sound like it was a badass type of thing. I had to do a double take because I couldn't believe that throaty sound was coming out of a Fiat. They put in a dual exhaust in this little thing. Like, are you kidding me? Who does that? Well, obviously somebody here in New England does that, but okay. I don't know who they think they're going to outrun with that little, what is it? The Fiat is it a 4-cylinder? I know it's not a 3-cylinder, right? It's a 4. I think that what was that? The Yugo was a 3-cylinder, I think. But this is a tiny 4-banger in a Fiat, I do believe. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at them that close. They're just these little Matchbox cars. And that smart car, And no joke about this one either. Over the weekend, I saw a guy who had to be 6'5", 6'6", and close to 300 pounds. And his buddy or son or whatever was not that much smaller, over 200 pounds. Get into a smart car. And I wish I was in a position and had my camera to take a picture, because I'm sure there are people out there not believing it. But these two, it must have been, 500 pounds of people getting into a smart car. And it looked like they were getting into a clown car. I mean, it was just, I'm sure I laughed out loud. It was hilarious. Yeah, just to see what these people do, they would have been better off with this Tesla. But the interesting thing about the Tesla is that, I'm looking at it, driving by, I'm like, but looks familiar. It kind of looks like one that's on the road from behind. It kind of looks, I guess, like maybe one of the lower level luxury cars, like almost kind of like a lower level Mercedes, or maybe a Lincoln or something. And I'm looking at it, thinking, what is that? Or a Maserati? Or not Maserati. Well, yeah, maybe a Maserati or a Ferrari. No, not a Ferrari. Yeah, maybe a Ferrari. But it looked just enough different that I would pay attention to it. But otherwise, it was, pretty much like all the other cars in the road. Except before I noticed the insignia on the back end, I noticed there were no exhaust pipes. I'm like, what is that? Because I'm behind it. I'm thinking there's something different. I'm trying to put my finger on that. There's no exhaust pipes on this thing. Like, is that? It is. It's a Tesla on the road. And we're cruising doing about 65, 70. This Tesla is on the highway doing about 65 to 70. Without a problem. And yeah, I just like, I got to kind of keep up with it. I'm like, I got a gas-powered car. I can't let an electric vehicle outrun me, right? So he gets over into the passing lane. Yeah, an electric vehicle doing 70 miles an hour getting in the passing lane. And he must have stepped on it, because he starts to shoot past the two cars going slower in the right-hand lane. And then he pulls back in the right-hand lane. So the guy is doing 70 to 75 in a Tesla. I'm thinking, well, that's pretty. I give him the thumbs up, and I'm thinking, maybe I ought to go look at, for one of those things. Because this guy's on the highway doing 70 miles per hour in an all-electric car that has no exhaust pipes. So there is no noise coming from this thing other than the wind and the tires. I mean, it's I don't know what it's like to be inside one of those things, but it's got to be the freakiest feeling. And you know what would probably be really awesome, though, is listening to the stereo. You know how crisp and clear that's got to be, because there's no engine noise. I mean, maybe there's a hum from the motors, I suppose, but can't be as loud as a gas engine. It's just all you got is a road noise and wind noise, I guess. And wind noise is easy to take care of, but so all you got is is the tire road noise. And well, suppose you can take care of that too. But I don't. It's got to be just all you feeling is the vibration and rumble of the tires in the roadway. There's no engine vibration, because it doesn't have an engine as we know it. It's just got to be cool. But then I go and I listen to Rush talk about something today, and then lo and behold, something about Tesla comes across my newsfeed, and I'm like, what? I must have this type of premonition or something, because I see something this cool, and over the weekend, and all of a sudden Monday comes around, and there's all this chatter. I'm running across all this chatter about Tesla. Like, what the heck? So here's the problem, I guess. And this is from the LA Times. Elon Musk is growing